I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Over the past few months, BTS fans, ARMY, have often questioned the lack of V, Kim Taehyung's presence in various group activities. Starting from music performances, variety show content, to social media updates, Taehyung has been seen appearing less frequently than the other members. This has certainly sparked various speculations, ranging from health problems, internal conflicts, to preparations for solo projects. However, in a recent exclusive interview, Taehyung finally spoke up and explained the real reason behind his absence that often worries ARMY. Focus on solo projects and music. Exploration. One of the main reasons Taehyung expressed was his desire to delve deeper into personal music projects. As is known, each BTS member is given the opportunity to develop an individual career outside the group, and Taehyung is taking advantage of it seriously. "I'm working hard on music that I really want to explore. It's about finding new colors and challenging myself," he said. He also hinted that his solo project might be different from the concept that BTS has been presenting so far. "I want to try something more personal, maybe more jazzy or classical. It takes time to perfect it." Mental health and the need for rest. In addition to focusing on music, Taehyung admitted that he deliberately took a break to maintain his mental health. After busy years with world tours, comebacks, and various pressures as an idol, he felt the need to take time for himself. "Sometimes I need time to breathe. I want to come back with full energy, not just pushing myself," he said. He emphasized that his decision was fully supported by the BTS members and Big Hit Music. "All the members understand. We support each other. They know when I need time, and I do the same for them." Preparing for the future, Taehyung also mentioned that his absence from some of the group's content does not mean that he is distancing himself from BTS. In fact, he is preparing himself for a bigger contribution in the future. "BTS is the most important part of my life. I'm not going anywhere. But to give my best, I have to make sure I'm in the right condition," he said. He also advised ARMY not to worry too much. "I know ARMY always supports me. I will come back with something special, for you and for BTS." Responses from other members and ARMY. After Taehyung's confession, his fellow BTS members Jungkook and Jimin also gave their support through live streaming. "Taehyung is a very talented person. We are all patiently waiting for his work," said Jungkook. Meanwhile, ARMY on social media are busy expressing their support with the hashtags #StayStrongTaehyung and "We Love You," showing that they understand and appreciate his decision to take a break. What's next for Taehyung? With a solo project in the works and his commitment to BTS remaining strong, Taehyung promises that he will soon return with a more mature appearance. Is this a sign of an upcoming solo album or an unexpected collaboration? Only time will tell. One thing is for sure, ARMY is ready to wait and welcome him warmly. As Taehyung himself said, the best is yet to come. Taehyung's decision to take time for himself was not without careful consideration. He revealed that the creative process he is currently undergoing requires calm and full concentration. On several occasions, he was seen visiting a small music studio in Seoul, where he spent hours recording and writing songs. Several producers who have worked with him said that Taehyung is very detailed in working on every element of music, from melody to lyrics. Not only music, Taehyung is also secretly exploring his interests in the visual arts. Several photographers who have worked with him said that he often discusses deep and meaningful photography concepts. This is in line with his fondness for uploading artistic photos on social media, which often amaze ARMY with his unique perspective. Behind his busy schedule, it turns out that Taehyung is also actively communicating with other BTS members. According to sources close to the group, he often has long chats via video calls with Jin, Suga, and J-Hope, especially to discuss new ideas. They give each other input and support, proving that the bond between them remains close even though they are focusing on individual projects. Physical health is also one of the reasons behind Taehyung's infrequent appearances. After years of busy schedules, he realized the importance of maintaining his stamina and physical condition. He started doing yoga and meditation regularly and eating a healthier diet. Some staff who work with him admitted that Taehyung is now more disciplined in managing his rest time. ARMY, who are attentive, must have noticed that Taehyung often disappears from the radar when he is in the creative process. This is not the first time this has happened. Before releasing solo songs like Singularity or Winter Bear, he also disappeared to focus on perfecting his work. This pattern shows that Taehyung is the type of perfectionist who doesn't want to rush into producing something. In addition to music projects, Taehyung is said to be considering trying his hand at acting. Several industry insiders revealed that he has received several drama and film offers, although he has not yet decided to accept them. If true, this is not surprising considering his acting talent has been seen in various BTS MVs such as Run and Blood, Sweat and Tears. His personal life is also a factor. Taehyung admitted that he wants to spend more time with his family, especially his grandparents, whom he loves very much. He often goes back to Daegu to rest and recharge his energy in the midst of his busy schedule. His family is said to be his greatest source of strength, always reminding him to stay humble and grateful. Although he rarely performs, Taehyung still shows his support for BTS in his own way. He often watches the group's performances from backstage or gives encouragement through private messages. In fact, when BTS won a big award without him, he was always the first to congratulate them in the members' group chat. On social media, Taehyung occasionally gives hints about what he is working on. A post on Weverse with the caption, "Soon," made ARMY speculate that he was preparing something big. Some fans even tried to analyze the background of his photos, looking for clues about his upcoming project. Not only fans, the music industry is also curious about the direction of Taehyung's solo music. Some critics predict that he might combine jazz, R&B, and classical genres, considering his very eclectic taste in music. Collaboration with international musicians is also possible, considering BTS's global network. Meanwhile, Big Hit Music gave an official statement that they fully support Taehyung's decision to take a break. The agency emphasized that the health and happiness of the artist is the top priority, and they will not force a schedule if the member is not ready. The other BTS members also seem to understand the phase that Taehyung is going through. RM said in one of his lives, "Everyone has their own time. We believe that Taehyung will come back with something amazing when he is ready." Armies around the world have also started to rally support by creating charity projects in Taehyung's name. Starting from donations for art and music to making fan art that appreciates his works. This is proof that fans are not only demanding his presence but also appreciating the process he went through. Interestingly, Taehyung's absence actually makes BTS's moments together feel more special. When he finally appears in group content, such as on Run BTS or online concerts, the reactions of the other members are always full of joy and warmth. This shows that they miss him very much. Amid all the speculation, one thing is for sure, Taehyung has never stopped loving music and ARMY. In a short message to fans, he wrote, "Wait for me. I want to prove that this time is not wasted." His maturity in making decisions is commendable. In an industry that often demands perfection, his courage to slow down and focus on himself is a rare thing. Now, all eyes are on what Taehyung will present next. Will he release a full solo album, or maybe an unexpected collaboration? Whatever it is, ARMY is ready to welcome him with open arms. Conclusion: Taehyung's decision to take a temporary break from group activities turned out to be motivated by very human reasons: the need for creativity, rest, and self-preparation. Rather than negative speculation, the most important thing is to give him support and space to grow. After all, BTS is solid, and Taehyung is an integral part of that family. So, ARMY, let's continue to give our love and patience. Because as always, we purple you. Love.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Yeah, there's no mercy.